searching for my pieces. I'm searching for my pieces.
Hi Capricorn, welcome to your April 2020 tarot reading. So this month I want to start off with an oracle card from the Whispers of Nature oracle deck. I like to bring this deck out whenever we have a significant change in atmosphere or weather or season. And we do have spring this month, you guys. So happy spring to most of you out there. So yes, Capricorn, there are definitely signs in nature, and you're an earth sign, you know what I mean? So I know some of you guys definitely know what I mean, like how sometimes when it's like a rainy day, it's actually a really rainy day in Michigan today, it looks like. Or maybe when it's colder weather, it has a different effect on your mood, right? I feel like it's the same for Virgo and Taurus. Yeah, we have catch your breath. That could have been a reminder for me. For those of you guys who don't know, I do have a Capricorn rising. So I have the personality of a Capricorn. I can come off very Capricorn-like. So this reading, every reading for Capricorn that I do usually touches me in a certain way because of my rising. And I do cross watch for my Capricorn rising sometimes. So some of us just need to catch our breath. Okay, that card flipped over or made itself known. Hopefully you guys can see. Very beautiful card. Some kind of earth fairy there. Butterfly energy. So just chill, Capricorn. I know there's a lot going on, and we're going to talk here in a minute about all of it. But first, let's get you an oracle to see if there's any additional messages here for you for April, okay? So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for April 2020. What's going on for the Capricorns watching? Messages for Capricorn. I almost thought it was that catch your breath card. So we have this is really weird. Be gentle with yourself, okay? At the bottom of the deck is let love be your beacon. Now, hold up a minute, Capricorn. I feel like Scorpio may have received this same exact message. I did the Scorpio reading. I know Gemini received this card. So you may need to watch for Gemini if you have like any energy in Gemini. Or if you are dealing with a Gemini energy, a Gemini person. Because they receive be gentle with yourself. And also Scorpio, okay? So Gemini, Scorpio energy. And I think Scorpio even received the same underlying energy, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think the Scorpio also had let love be your beacon. So some of you may have Scorpio, Gemini energy, or something like that. Something's going on here. So the bottom of the deck, yeah, what is a beacon? You know, I kind of like that word. I usually hear it in reference to light, like a beacon of light, a beacon of hope. So I want to take this opportunity to make a note for later to look up beacon. Excuse my voice, you guys. To look up beacon and what it might mean. Culmination of vision. I mean, look at the bottom of your deck for April. There's a lot going on, you guys. We got some kind of culmination of vision. Let love be your beacon for this culmination. And then we have pause. This isn't the first time this card has come up for you, Capricorn. I do believe my March video featured pausing in the title. So we also have clear out the old. Like what? I haven't seen some of these cards, but you're clearing out the old. Wow, I love that card. Clear out the old. A lot of imagery there. There's something about time, Capricorn, that is important before we get into your oracle card, okay? There's something here about this keyhole here in the center of that person's chest. There's something here about some kind of key and lock, okay? We got dandelion energy coming out here, an owl, purple flowers may be important to someone out there watching. We got some Aquarius energy that may be important with this woman here. If you can see how similar she looks to a water bearer, but look at that. Look at that image, Capricorn. Time, okay? It looks like 12 a.m. or 12 midnight, but you know, Capricorns rule time. And this card is coming out with the pause card. So there is like this pause energy to clear out the old. This is a perfect time for you to clear out the old, Capricorn. The last little bit of time that we have with Capricorn South Node. And I say that because the South Node is all about releasing and clearing out the old. I think that's why that message is coming out for you. And you know, the South Node is going to leave Capricorn in May, early May. And it's been there for 19 months. So for the past 2 years, you've had this, I think the South Node in Capricorn has been a very those of you out there who have gone through a lot of karma and trouble over the past 2.5 years, I feel it was triggered by the South Node. So basically, you're going to feel a release in May, okay? A karmic release. You also had a karmic release with Saturn shifting into Aquarius, okay? So there's some kind of culmination here of a vision. We've got some fall energy here that may be important because of the color of the leaves there. Transformation, okay? Maybe there's something happening in the fall, some kind of vision you have for yourself over the next few months, okay? But we have let love be your beacon at the bottom of the deck, just like Scorpio. I'm pretty sure you're pulling the same exact cards as Scorpio. I'm gonna have to double check, but please watch for Gemini and Scorpio if that energy is of relevance to you. So now we're going to read from the book. Similar to what I told Scorpio and Gemini this month, we do have the card 33. Pardon my nails, you guys. I need to definitely repaint them. But the card 33, that's a master number, okay? And hello, have I even told you what this card is? Be gentle with yourself. Okay, every Capricorn can benefit from hearing that. Sometimes you guys are really hard on yourself, especially when you don't have a plan or when you feel like you didn't achieve a lot. Trust me, I'm a Capricorn rising, so definitely we need to be gentle with ourselves. Okay, so let's see what page this is on so we can read the extra messages here in this book. Okay, short little message here. A time of new birth and energy is upon you. Draw on the lessons you have learned to assist you in moving forward. Notice how you have grown and changed as a result of everything that has transpired. Gather information as you go and be ready for new adventure. All signs are positive for successful outcomes at this time. So it's so interesting, this card coming out. Now, I have to do Aquarius and Pisces still. So who knows if Aquarius and Pisces will receive a similar message. But so far, Gemini, Capricorn, and Scorpio seem to be on the same wavelength a little bit, at least when it comes to this oracle deck. Now, it's so weird how I felt it was so significant for Scorpio as I read that. So significant for Gemini. Now I'm seeing that it is so significant for you, Capricorn, this little message here. A time of new birth. We already talked about time. It's time for new birth and energy, okay? Now, the fact that it says draw on the lessons you have learned to assist you in moving forward, that is literally a Capricorn vibe. Notice how much you've grown and changed as a result of everything that has transpired. Gather information as you go and be ready for a new adventure. All signs are positive for successful outcomes. So successful outcomes, achievements is mentioned here, moving forward, learning lessons, that is your vibe. Be gentle with yourself, Capricorn, as you are enduring all of that. You are going through so much just astrologically alone, okay? Like, only considering astrology, you're going through a lot. So who knows what you're going through on a personal level, at work, with family, and to top it all off, basically the end of the fucking world. Like, there's a lot going on. Okay, so there's something here about just being gentle with yourself. Maybe you need to look up the number 33. That's basically a 6 in numerology. So this might have something to do with your lifestyle, your health, things like that, Capricorn. Okay, so let's get into the tarot part of the reading. We do have the Devil card. Okay, this is your ruling tarot card for those of you who don't know. Okay, so what I like to do at the beginning of my readings is I like to check the energetic surroundings of a person. So I shuffled these cards, and let me just pause there and let you guys know a few things. So it took a long time to connect with you, and now sometimes it does take me a long time to connect with Capricorn energy, even in my personal readings, and I've come to understand that that's just a test of patience. You have to get through a lot of boundaries when you're dealing with the Capricorn vibration, because you guys have a lot of boundaries and patience attached to your energy because you're Capricorn. But it's interesting, the only other reading that I felt this same energy with is Taurus. So there's something here as well about Taurus. So there's a few signs, a few zodiac signs needing to be brought to your attention for some reason. Gemini, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Taurus is what I have for you. Now, I don't know what's going to come out in the reading. That's just for somebody out there listening needs to hear that. And I'm going to tell you why, because it did take me about 25 minutes to shuffle and wait for the Devil card. Like, I have to wait for the Devil card to be able to connect to you, Capricorn. So that just tells me that there really may be a vibration with Taurus, because that was the same energy. And that might be bringing your attention to how important the shift is going to be at the end of April, like April 20th, when the sun shifts into Taurus, your sister sign. That's another earth sign, Capricorn. And that's going to be when energy starts to trine you. Now, Aries season, the first half of April was squaring you. That had to do with your home, especially Capricorn rising, but you too, Capricorn sun and moon and cross watcher, whatever. But mainly for the Capricorn energies watching, there's a lot of fourth house and fifth house energy. We'll talk about that more when I get the cards. So that might be why Taurus is coming out, but also the King of Pentacles. So I had to shuffle for you for about a half hour. So during that time, I'm watching the cards and what they're doing, and I saw a lot of Temperance energy, which is Sagittarius. And I saw a lot of King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. That's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. The King of Pentacles, if you watch the Taurus readings, some of you may have Taurus energy to consider. If so, please watch the Taurus reading, because the King of Pentacles showed up so much for the Taurus reading as well. And also, Sagittarius is important because that's the sign that I did last night. You're my first reading this evening, Capricorn. I kid you not, as soon as I picked up the cards, I just had them sitting here overnight, after I was finished last night. That was my last reading. And then I came today so I pulled my chair up and I grabbed my tarot cards, and the Devil card fell out, and then the Judgment with the Judgment. Those were the two underlying energies for the Sag reading. So if you're dealing with Sagittarius, you definitely showed up in their reading for this month. You may have that energy, and they're definitely showing up in your reading as far as the pre-shuffle. So there's definitely something going on there. I feel like some of you guys are just not having a hard time focusing, kind of like how I am. I'm feeling your energy as a tarot reader. I'm on the wave with you because I'm a Capricorn rising. So I feel a lack of focus, to be very straightforward with you guys. Especially those of you who are temporarily out of work for the quarantine and the lockdown stuff. I just want to say, and we're going to move on to the cards, guys. There's just a lot going on, and I know someone out there needs to hear these things. So, there's a lot going on with our government right now, and there's a lot going on with our future. And I feel like whenever there's something going on with world leaders and the government and career energy, whenever that's impacted on a global scale like it is in April, Capricorns feel that vibration because you guys rule the career, the future, planning energy, stability, career, world leaders and powerful leaders in the government. Capricorn rules all that energy in astrology because you're the 10th house and because you're ruled by Saturn. Saturn is that government energy, that official authority, people in suits, and the economy, all of that stuff. And that's being so impacted. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. I think it's because of Pluto. I think it's because of Jupiter being in Capricorn. Saturn is no longer there until June, so we get a little bit of a break. But also, guys, the fact that Judgment card and the Devil card came out, that is Pluto Capricorn energy. So I just have to say, Pluto's going retrograde this month. Buckle the fuck up. That's all I'm going to say about it right now. You can reach out to me if you want to talk more about how to prepare for that. But Pluto going retrograde in your sign, Capricorn, that means a lot of things. Pluto is deep transformation and rebirth, death. It's the king of the underworld, the lord of the underworld. So even the name of that planet is pretty intense. This is darkness you've been dealing with for a long time, but it's about to retrograde. So shadow work is coming up and reflection. Okay, hit me up if you want to know more about that. I might come out with a video about that because I think it's going to retrograde. It's going retrograde. Maybe it went retrograde already. Maybe that's why I feel like shit today. It might retrograde on the 22nd or the 23rd, right around the same time as the new moon in Taurus. So lots going on, Capricorn. But let's just check and see what the underlying energy is for you. Yeah, I caught a little peek of that just a minute ago when I accidentally bumped the cards. I saw just the corner. I figured it was the Tower. Yeah, we have the Tower right behind your energy for April 2020. So this tells me, I did a lot of shuffling to meet with your energy, to wait for the Devil card. And no wonder it took me a while to connect with you because you guys are going through a lot. I caught the vibe as I was trying to connect with you guys that, one, you're having a hard time focusing. You're having a hard time planning for your future right now because of what's going on with the world. Some of you are out of work. So yeah, that would be the equivalent to a fucking catastrophe for a Capricorn, not feeling grounded. And this is Mars energy, like war. This is basically the energy of sudden shock and change is behind you in April. So as far as the messages I have for the Capricorns in my reading that will resonate with this, you guys are probably not feeling very grounded the beginning of April. Taurus season may help you at the middle of April, like April 20th moving forward. You might start to pick up the rubble here and rebuild. Yeah, there's just some kind of energy here of unpredictableness, like planning and being able to see far ahead in the long term for you, Capricorn, in April is kind of disrupted, chaotic. There may be things that happen that were very unexpected, and that's happening to all of us. But especially for you, you know, I've done pretty much all. I have only 2 more readings left, and nobody else got the tower behind them so far. Aquarius or Pisces might, but your vibration, yeah. Talk about being a Capricorn during the end of the world or during economy downfalls and shit like that. Like, this is literally some kind of energy, and it has something to do. Now, it might not be bad. As we progress forward, we're going to see how we can look at this tower in good and bad ways, Capricorn, okay? Because the tower is just simply something that is a false foundation. Our fucking government is built on a false foundation. So we have tower moments that we have to go through as entire collectives because of that, because of false rules. And, you know, so apply that to your life. But we have the Page of Pentacles to tell us more. So for some of you guys, this has to do with money and children. You know, I could only imagine being a parent. I'm not a parent, so I don't have anyone to really directly take care of during this crisis and things like that. And there's other stuff going on too, you guys. But I'm just seeing there's something you don't see coming as far as an investment. This may be an apology. This is your energy though, Cap. You could definitely, this is a younger earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it doesn't have to be. This is the energy of someone who wants to plant something. Like, unexpected money is definitely a thing that our government is allowing right now. Unexpected investments because of something that's falling apart. There's like this investment elsewhere. But we move on. Let's move this here so you can see. We move on to the 2 of Pentacles, and this is your energy. Whoever's watching, this is your energy. You know, over the last week or so, just the energy that's surrounding you that may be of some importance in April. Yeah, there's some kind of new pinnacle coming in, Capricorn, that was unexpected, and that's not necessarily bad or good. I think it's going to depend. Maybe you guys are you're trying to weigh the pros and cons as if this is good or bad. This investment, this new energy of finances, this message coming in financially, it's coming out of nowhere. It's unexpected. There might be some kind of catastrophe in a home or relationship or job, and someone's like, here, you know, like, this is something that you found in April, something of value. That Taurus energy, it's the energy of a student. I know there's a lot of catastrophe around money and school and rent and just everything, so you're juggling it all. This is the energy of someone who's financially stressed, but you know, you're making ends meet somehow, Capricorn. Okay, and I'm going to tell you, based on what I felt when I was trying to connect with you, I almost gave up. Don't give up. You can do this. You know what I mean? There's more assistance coming in, something that you can plant. This might be the energy of the new moon in Taurus around April 24th. You want to invest this new opportunity or whatever it is. I don't see this as strongly, but someone here could also be juggling more than one job or more than one person. There are these 2 things that you value in April, and it's getting a little bit hard to make ends meet. Like, you will, of course, because you guys are boss babies like that. But see, the problem is the unknown. Yeah, we have a lot of unknown energy here. That is exactly what the vibe I was catching. When a Capricorn can't plan, when a Capricorn doesn't know what the next 10 years hold, you know, their security. You guys build your security and your stability on goals like that. A real hard time to set goals right now, isn't it, Capricorn? But you still can bust through this darkness. This is that Plutonian energy that you may feel, the Taurus new moon that you may feel. We have a strong Pisces here, Cancer. This could be a Pisces moon or a Cancer moon, someone who's very psychic. This is very psychic energy. This may have something to do with a fight or some kind of tension or conflict, a third party. We have Virgo here. But I also, because you guys could be dealing with a Virgo with this Hermit card, but this Hermit card has been coming up a lot in April because it's the isolation card. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to get a drink. My voice is like so dry today. So it's so funny, tarot cards, because this is literally someone who's isolated at home, someone who's working from home. But there is a Virgo in a home environment here too for some of you. But if you're not dealing with a hermit or a Virgo, I mean, all of us are hermited in our homes right now. I kid you not. If you look up the hermit card, it talks about isolation and solitude. Look up the Ten of Pentacles, it's home. So there's isolation and solitude here with family and home, small little group here. But this is about the future. Capricorns are isolated with their plans for the future, meaning that you guys can't do anything about, some of you guys can't do anything about your plans for the future. And that might mean walking away. Because I do see a little bit of everything going on here. We have there is new love here being offered to you, Capricorn, especially from a Pisces or a Cancer or a Scorpio. There may be children involved. I don't want to get too into this, guys. I want to get your cards out, okay? But yeah, we definitely have someone here someone here may live alone or feel lonely at home with their goals, and you want to. This is Capricorn. The best thing you can do in April is reflect on your future goals and stuff. Because there's definitely endings and completions. Someone here may have to walk away from a job. But again, you know, there's this energy of conflict with a group of friends too, or a third party conflict. But wow, the High Priestess and the Moon, this is like me. Literally, Pisces Priestess. I love when the Moon and the Priestess come up because that is my energy. But guys, this is, some of you guys out there are really intuitive. There's just something here that you can't see coming. You may have to wait for the Taurus new moon or the full moon in Scorpio on May 8th. So follow your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams and what's going on behind the surface. You know, that's a fear of the unknown. I'm sorry to keep showing you these and putting them back, but I just keep getting more messages. Someone here is afraid of the unknown, and it's causing them to be really stressed out. Like, well, what do I do? How do I plant these seeds? How do I invest this into more? How do I make this pinnacle 2 pinnacles? How do I make this $1,000 $2,000? And you're just, you know, juggling it, financially stressed. I mean, this is the Capricorn vibe for April, basically. This is what you guys are doing until clarity and illumination comes. We've got a Tower, we've got a Page of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. Someone's going through this. Someone has unexpected offers coming, and maybe it's an offer to where before you only had 1 pinnacle, now there's another one, and so you're juggling more than one person offer, place, thing. Okay? I'm sorry for juggling. But someone here is making ends meet, even though they're financially stressed about the unknown. This doesn't always have to be a bad thing. This is like, oh my God, I didn't know I had that $100 tucked away there. Oh my, like, it's shocking money, shocking investments, but also, yeah, you pretty much just have to weigh out the pros and cons, because I'm having a hard time deciphering whether this is negative or positive. I think it's both. I think it's neither. But what I can tell you is, Capricorn, embrace the unexpected. Be gentle with yourself. You're going through a fucking tower moment. I would title this video that if I could. Be gentle with yourself. You're going through a fucking tower. Like, we have the 6 of Cups wanting to sneak out. Some of you guys are still trapped in your head about what you didn't get from a person in the past, how it held you back, how you wasted your time. It could have been a Leo. Okay, or maybe you're just taming that situation. But let's get really into it for the rest of this video and see what's going on with April. I think you guys feel like you're running out of time. Okay, I can feel that. First card out is the Queen of Wands. Okay, we definitely have a Leo woman here. Somebody with Leo energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But anybody can take on the Queen of Wands energy. This is a person who's confident, attractive. Okay, so this is the beginning of April. Right now, as I record this, it is Earth Day. Happy Earth Day, you know. But so there was something you wanted to do coming into April, and that sucks because we all wanted to do things at the beginning of April, and then we got hit with like a lot of stuff. So, you know, you came in passionate. There might have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that was important going into April. I feel like this is how you came into April, wanting to take action. It's hard to do that right now. Yeah, it is. Bottom of the deck is the 5 of Wands. So this might have been an outside source, someone else's energy, feisty, sassy. But, you know, the energy of the Queen of Wands to me is just really confident when it comes to leadership. But see, there's these people here around you. I don't know if this is a group of 5 or if this is just, you know, this is humanity right now. You know, everyone's expressing different things. We don't really know what the truth is. We don't really know, and it's causing us tension. So there's an action here that you wanted to take at the beginning of April where there was underlying tension, fights or competition, and it was amongst friends. Like, there's 3 people here who aren't getting along for somebody, Capricorn. Somebody out there watching is going to resonate. They may be 3 women for someone, but it doesn't have to be. It might be a friendship brawl. So, like, I don't know if this is a third party. Some of you are in polyamorous relationships. I feel this very clearly that there's a group of people, whether it's a group of 3 or a group of 5, It's just conflict. There's a lot of conflict and tension amongst people. And if it's not three women, it's three people with emotions and feelings about a situation, one of which may be a Virgo. You may be isolated with these people. Whoever you're isolated with, in solitude with, and quarantined with is what I'm going to say. There may be conflict and tension in April. And all of that has something to do with your confidence coming into April, taking it back, looking back to the past of the last 2 weeks, how you came into April, okay, about 2.5 weeks ago. There was something you wanted to do. There was maybe an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo amongst this group of people. Now we have another person. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Oh my God, there's three. Yeah, there's these three women that I'm talking about. Okay, we got a water sign, an air sign, and a Queen of Wands, a fire sign. All women. Can you see that? Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. Those could be the three women. Someone here, there's three feminine. So don't pay attention to the gender. Tarot doesn't give a fuck about gender. It's all energy. So we've got the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. Yeah, a lot of women. Those three women, maybe these are three friends. Maybe there's a polyamorous. But don't pay attention to whether this is a Leo, Aquarius, or Scorpio, or an Aries, a Libra, a Cancer, or a Pisces. There is no Queen of Pentacles yet. There's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So that means the reason these people, there's some kind of energy of money or a strong foundation, because there's someone here in the situation who's confident enough to express themselves and have fun and, you know, take action. And this is someone who does an awful lot of talking and intellect, someone who conversates a lot, knows what to say. Someone here knows what to do, knows what to say, and knows what to feel. The underlying energy here of this queen, for this Queen of Swords, someone here may be cutting off emotion or cutting off. There's something somebody wants to say to a water sign. These people, there's a lot of feminine energy here, Capricorn, for some reason. This could be different parts of you. Okay, this is just literally fire, air, and water. What you feel, what you think, and what you want to do about it. Underlying energy, the Queen of Cups, there is emotion here. Okay, this could be like a mother or a wife or someone with a lot of love and compassion. But the cards coming out are these two queens. Okay, yeah, you guys want to take action mentally. There's a Libra here. There's an air sign and a fire sign here. I'm seeing Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But see, yeah, someone here is protecting themselves emotionally. And just, yeah, this is so you, Capricorn. You're just indulging yourself in work. Okay, and that's your way of putting up your defense, is just doing things physically, like cooking, cleaning, studying, just doing what you got to do. But we also have a Scorpio here that might be important. Let's continue this. Your guys' reading is going to be a little bit longer because there was a lot to talk to you about. So what else do we have for Capricorn? There is an Aquarius showing up here, and there is a Sagittarius. I just saw 2 indications of Sagittarius. Okay, passionate messages in there, and then a new Aquarius perhaps with the Ace of Swords and the Star. But this is about patience. You need to have patience to move forward. Be careful of impulsive. Capricorn, you aren't impulsive. Okay, you're more like this Knight of Pentacles. Let's plan first. I know it's a little bit harder to plan right now, and you may be getting a little impatient and feeling like loss of hope for the future, but no. Okay, no. Stay focused and stay persevering. Now we have the Nine of Pentacles coming out as I talk about this. So somebody's self-satisfaction and self-independence, self-stability. Oh, self-sufficiency is the word I'm looking for. Somebody's self-sufficiency at their home. Someone is really emotionally abundant here, has their own home, may live alone. This is a family situation. Now, there may be something new coming in there, a lump sum of money, something you need in order to become emotionally fulfilled. But this is a golden opportunity for a home environment. Someone here is really stable. Okay, let's see. What else do we have for Capricorn for April? Capricorn, April 2020. Now, do you see how that card just fell? That means that there's a challenge. I'm going to leave it right there, Capricorn. It's the 8 of Cups, that Scorpio energy. There is a Scorpio full moon on May 8th. I don't know if there's a fire and an air sign here, where I don't know if you're walking away from the fire to go to the air sign, or if you're walking away from the air, you're walking away from both. If it's not a fire and an air sign, it's something that's being expressed confidently through intellect. I don't know if these are 2 people or one. I don't know, guys. You'll have to let me know. You'll know how that resonates. But the thing is, there's something crossing this energy. Someone who wants to speak out from a mentally stable place about just wanting maybe to be on their own and save up their money. and be independent and have their own garden. It's like there's a challenge here with walking away at the beginning of April. Maybe one of these people wanted to return. Maybe one of these people walked away from you or something. But the Eight of Cups is someone who's unsatisfied emotionally. They're going off on a soul journey, usually under a full moon. Maybe April 8th was important. The full moon on April 8th, there was a Libra full moon. And that was all about your 10th house. So you're even going through 10th house energy right now, Capricorn. So it's basically time to really walk away and find that 9th cup of wish fulfillment. There is something here about hope and renewal. Yeah, there's going to be a new spark. Especially for those of you guys who are single. Because someone here, we have a single woman with the 9 of Pentacles. Someone who feels really self-sufficient on their own. And you may have had to walk away from a fire sign or an air sign in order to do that. Like Leo, Aquarius, Aries, Libra. I see Leo as the Queen of Wands. We have the Hanged Man. Okay, so we have the first 2 weeks of April on the table here, Capricorn. We're going to check and see how you end the month, but there was that pause. Okay, this is your time to be gentle right here as you kind of just hung around. At least you were somewhere stable and grounded. You became enlightened. Okay, you became enlightened. Now, this is a Taurus energy to me, Capricorn, Virgo. We're heading into that season. Remember, this was all about your 4th house of home. Okay, remember, there's something new there. But what I see here is there was a challenge. Someone didn't want to express in a cold way that they just wanted to walk away. I mean, it was really hard for someone to walk away because this came out right here. So it's hard for someone to come back. It's hard for someone to leave. But, you know, you're going to feel this on the April full moon and the full moon in May. So April 8th, May 8th, those are times of cycles. Full moon is when someone's going to, like even the next month, someone's going to have this opportunity to walk away and complete a cycle. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because you're becoming illuminated. You could be dealing with a Pisces, but there's something here that you're not willing to sacrifice, Capricorn, because it's your stability. Maybe that's why you're not walking away. Yeah, look, very difficult decision that you can't make right now. You feel stuck. There's no moving. Like, yeah, a lot of decisions, and it might be about a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, but we have the 2 of Cups. So there are burdens in your relationships and in your friendships this month too, because there's new emotion coming in. Why? Because you're going through cycles. Look at this. Somebody here is married or living with someone, quarantined with someone, but there's something new. We have major arcanas here. So there's a new love here. But look at the lovers. We got a Gemini here, Pisces, Cancer. Someone's married here, or there's a long distance. Yeah, there's a long distance relationship here too. Either way, wow. Like, that's a lot of burdens and choices. I definitely feel somebody here who's dealing with more than one person. So, let's see. Yeah, the Temperance card. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, again. There may be 2 Sagittariuses here. Sun, Moon, or Rising. But there is a quick, passionate message of truth that is coming in. Maybe in regards to an Aquarius. Maybe you kept hope in this. There might have been some spying. Okay, or travel. Someone here, definitely there's going to be a text message from someone you haven't heard from in a while. We got some passionate messages coming in, okay? Maybe you guys are tired of being patient, because we got patience and impulsiveness. Someone's tired of being patient. They're ready to express something at the end of April. You do need moderation here between fire and air, between what you express and what you speak. Okay, we have a choice here between comfort and growth regarding that. What else do we have for Capricorn for the end of April 2020? Capricorn. Yeah, we got the equal give and take. We got moderation here. You know, taking and giving and how that can further balance out and be moderate. Okay, there may be some kind of gift or balance taking place here. And then we have the 10 of Swords, some kind of ending at the end of April. There is some kind of ending here. You may be stuck in your head a little bit or feel trapped, Capricorn. This could in regards to a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or your thoughts. You're going to need to be very, very patient in Taurus season, okay? But your sister sign Taurus, your 5th house, keep in mind there's going to be a lot of romance that comes in here too, and the energy of children and creativity. I've been feeling very creative ever since the sun moved into Taurus, okay, and very abundant. So yeah, I don't know if you're getting enough here. I know you've been patient to see whether the scales are balanced or not, but Taurus is really going to show you your value, and it's going to be up to you whether, you know, if this is the light at the end of the tunnel. There's something painful that's over with. I know you're stuck in your head, feeling held back, but it's all up to you whether you want to go into May ready to do something you've never done before and therefore be a little bit uncomfortable, or if you want to stay in your little bubble. And that's up to you guys. You know, boundaries are important right now. Foundations are important, but we got some arguments that might transpire. Some of you are tired of the mind games, you're tired of the conflict, and you don't want to fight anymore. So you're definitely going to be moving very slowly into May, okay? In regards to love, in regards to connecting with people, you have a choice. Your whole reading has something to do with soulmate energy. That might be what that Page of Pentacles is. Because this is what we have for the bottom of the deck for you, Capricorn, is a Scorpio. There's someone here who loves you and is going to offer you a relationship. They're going to offer you some kind of emotional reconciliation energy because they still love you. It could be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. But I see a water sign offering somebody something. And it doesn't matter what sign they are, guys. The Two of Cups is like literally a choice, a soulmate, okay? You guys are stuck in your head, though, and holding yourself back. Because, yeah, and here you are, Capricorn, as the King of Pentacles. You've got a decision to make. You are so stuck in your head. I don't think you guys are able to see clearly right now because we've got that Two of Swords and that Eight of Swords. Those are blindfolded energies. After something ends, the last few days of April, you're going to move very slowly and practically. This could be a breakup for some of you or just a financial ending. It's something you didn't get, something that you don't receive, that you were patient for to get this, but you get it and it causes some kind of ending. You move forward, maybe you do get something, some kind of lump sum. It's a financial message that comes at the end of April finally, or the beginning of May. But I see here that there is an emotional connection and an offer. Okay, it could be a younger earth sign here, or this could be you. I see an earth sign and a water sign. It could be a child, Scorpio, Taurus. But guys, you guys are kind of stuck in your head, all right? So just there could be a Virgo that is important at the end of April as well, going into May, because and this could be you. This is totally a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Taurus season is going to give you that chance to slow down and feel okay about slowing down. Aries season was not very nice to us about slowing down because they wanted to go. Keep in mind, there is this weird energy as well at the beginning of April for some of you guys who didn't know whether to walk away or come back. And then we got these two queens up here, these two women. You guys, some of you are same-sex couples, male or females. Okay? You're going to figure this out, though, Capricorn. Focus and be gentle with yourself. You're going through a lot. Remember, there's some kind of tower, okay? Some kind of unexpected change. And plus, we're just going through a lot with the 10th house right now. So thank you guys so much for listening. If this resonated and you'd like a personal reading, check my description box and email me, okay? Other than that, I'm going to wish you guys a happy end of April, happy, healthy, and safe end of April going into May. And yeah, guys, I'll talk to you then. Bye.